Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the list update where I talk about 10 albums I've recently heard for the first time. It's the last video of the All Nighter, and I am really looking forward to going to fucking bed. So let's just wrap this up with some good albums I've heard lately.
Brat, but it's completely different, but still Brat, Charlie XCX.
Well, it's exactly what the title says, so if you liked Brat, you'll probably like this.
MF EP by MF Doom and MF Grimm.
Did you know that even the supervillain himself was once a sidekick? MF Grimm is the rapper who bestowed Doom with the famous MF in his title, and while it's interesting to see how Grimm's rap style would eventually be adopted and changed by Doom, this isn't really an essential project beyond Doom fans who have yet to go this deep into Doom's back catalog.
Willie and the Poor Boys, Clearance Clearwater Revival.
If you're my age or younger or just not into classic rock, you may think you don't know this band, but you definitely know their songs, and especially their classic from this album, Fortunate Son. Or for me, who didn't know the names of these songs, this one. This album is apparently a concept album about being a jug band, and while I honestly didn't really pick that up on my first listen of this album, I did have a great time hearing this classic rock band do what they did best for half an hour.
Bayou County, Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Another banger from the group, this time with the classic single Proud Mary representing this album, and while it's still just as short, it doesn't lessen up on the songs that absolutely hit. Although both projects do have super long songs that run over 7 minutes each, which I imagine would totally kill in a live setting, but do feel like they pad out the runtime on the album itself, especially considering how tight a lot of the other tracks are.
Tracy Chapman by Tracy Chapman.
I can't believe it's taken me like this long into reviewing music to get into this album. This was exactly what I needed after that thing that happened recently as of the writing of the review, and that thing that we're still feeling the effects of. Ugh. A lot of this album is like gay love, gay heartbreak, gay joy, gay revolution. And did I mention gay? It's very subtextual, but it's very gay. At least that's my interpretation. Still an amazing album.
You Only Die Once by Freddie Gibbs.
While not a personal favorite of Freddie Gibbs' discography, like his producer collabs or Souls sold separately, this proves the theory that more Freddie Gibbs is rarely a bad thing. Definitely worth a listen, at least to pick out some of the lyrical gems throughout the track list.
Electric Ladyland by Jimi Hendrix.
I mean, there's not really much to say about this album beyond it's a classic that sounds exactly as classic as you'd expect. It's like a recording of the greatest rock concert of all time. Like, it's Jimi fucking Hendrix. It's great.
American Idiot by Green Day.
Honestly, if they had split the two-part songs, it probably would score a little higher for me, because the highlights are attached to less memorable moments on this album. The biggest example of this is Holiday compared to Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Don't At Me, I Was There for Early YouTube, that song is everywhere, I'm done with it. The latter half does bring on some great underrated gems, and as a whole, it is definitely a great listen, and a very relevant one, because we keep hurting ourselves as a country. Update, they did actually split the songs in the 20th anniversary version of this album, and God, life is good sometimes.
Saucer Full of Secrets, Pink Floyd.
So I'm going back and listening to some early Pink Floyd for an unspecified project that somehow may or may not relate to Kanye. This album is a pretty great continuation of their debut. It really shows how the group that sang the song Bike would eventually make Dark Side of the Moon. The first few tracks especially are some of the best standalone tracks from the group's entire discography. It really makes me wish that Syd Barrett had been able to stay in the band or kind of get himself together a little bit. Where he does contribute on this album is absolutely amazing, especially the closer, Jughead Blues. Oh my god, that shit went hard.
My Crazy Life by YG.
I've heard this album called a classic by a few people online over the last few years, and I can confirm that this is indeed
certified hood classic.
It's heavy on the mustard
Yeah. What's it on that beat? Let me do. Don't tell him, you ain't, don't tell him, you ain't even gotta tell him.
Yeah, production throughout, but YG is a lot more conscious than I see him ever get credit for, and he really does wonders with these beats. All right, that's all for this video. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see y'all for the next review, which is probably going to be my year-end video, so see y'all for the next review. Peace.